Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Marmite Houmous, 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games, and sometimes friends. But Marmite Houmous, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Nobody's Post 1975, and welcome back to pretty much my favourite series of videos, another Marmite tasting video. You've seen the title and you've seen the thumbnail. In this video we'll be taking a look and trying this Marmite Houmous. Hummus. Obviously hummus is an Arabic spread and or dip that consists of crushed chickpeas, I believe, that's seasoned and flavoured. Yes, and as I said, mainly used as a dip and or spread. I've had hummus before. My mouth's actually watering, but that's the prospect of Marmite. Do I like it? I don't dislike it. I think it's one of those things where it depends on where you buy it and who made it, because some are better quality and or better tasting than others. I don't know when it really became sort of a staple of the British high street. I would guess sort of mid to late 90s, maybe early noughties, because, you know, I don't remember seeing this certainly when I was a kid. Now, I could have done this as a Fat Friday video, I hear you say. But I decided not to, because it's safe to say I've done a great many Marmite videos to date, and not just the ones, you know, more recently of the new range of products that they seem to be releasing, but obviously I did my version of the Marmite challenge going back a few years ago, when you had to eat a heaped tablespoon of Marmite, and quite a lot of my mates, you know, and their channels tried it as well. And so obviously to date I've tried Marmite butter, was absolutely fantastic. Marmite spreadable cheese, think Philadelphia, which was just honestly, that's the most Morris thing, my mouth's gone now, Morris thing they've ever made. I've tried Marmite deodorant, and when I say tried, I don't mean I have eaten, but you can buy Lynx Africa with a pinch of Marmite scented deodorant, which is actually selling really, really well. I said in that video it was a genius. People who love it will buy it, or people will buy it for their partners who love it, and people who hate it, well, same thing goes. If you know someone hates Marmite, you'll buy that for them as a gag. But it actually smells actually really quite nice. I've tried flatbreads, which are absolutely fantastic. What else have I tried? I've had the crisps, but I've never done them in a video because they've been knocking around for years, and these videos are about trying something for the first time, so I can share my experience of whether I like it and or hate it, which, you know, is Marmite's marketing sort of shtick, if you will. There are Marmite rice cakes, but rice cakes, polystyrene, calorie less, flavourless rice cakes, no, I don't think so. Not even Marmite can resurrect something like that. And I think that's about it. I'm sure I'm missing something, but, you know, ho-hum, we live, we learn. So I'm going to create a Marmite playlist. So anyone who sees this video, in the unlikely, very unlikely chance that you're interested in seeing what these other Marmite products are like, then yes, you can now go and check out a playlist. But also, I wanted to really quickly mention that to get Marmite hummus, you can only get it in Tesco's. It's an exclusive to Tesco's. So the exclusivity thing that Marmite seems to like doing at the moment is starting to pretty much get on my tits. Hummus, exclusive to Tesco's. Now this might be a regional thing, so obviously supermarkets in the West Country may have different exclusivity deals than they do in the rest of the country, but yeah, Marmite Hummus exclusive to Tesco's. Now, regular Marmite peanut butter, which took a while, crunchy, you can buy everywhere, but smooth, exclusive to Tesco's. I have yet to find that, so I could do a tasting of that, although to be fair, I do really, really like Marmite crunchy peanut butter. There's another Marmite product I forgot to mention just now. And if you want the butter, which is tasty, delicious, and utterly fantastic, but rather expensive, you can only get it from Marks and Spencer's, as you can only get the cream cheese. All the packaging of them are all in line with this, so I don't know why. I don't understand this. The flatbreads you can buy everywhere. The deodorants, which obviously don't consume, you spray. It was initially exclusive to Sainsbury's, but then Morrison's, and now you can get it everywhere, including the body wash I can't help but think that these things, that if Marmite just, I mean, I know how it works, maybe the supermarkets approach them and things like that, but I'm no expert. I can't help but think that if you just made them available in every single supermarket, have a Marmite section, chilled and non-chilled, and sell a lot, you'd be sitting on quite a lot of money right now, Marmite. Anyway, so here's how we're going to try this. I got some breadsticks. I have one piece of white bread buttered. I've got to be butter. It's not Marmite butter. I'm currently out of Marmite butter. To give you an indication of how popular Marmite butter is, considering it's like £2.50 for a tiny little 130 gram log, it's sold out in both the Marks and Spencers, closest to me. So I'm going to go with regular butter, which might be a good thing to try, because I haven't had hummus in ages, and let's try and not overdo the Marmite for some sort of clarity of taste. To be as honest as I can with you, but let's be fair. There isn't a Marmite thing I don't like. Now, I understand that Marmite is a 50-50, you either love it or you hate it thing. And once again, I'll say, for those of you who have to go out of your way to tell us who love it that you hate it, we don't care. Good for you. You're allowed not to like it. But don't piss on my chips and make a point of trying to say, I don't like it. What do you think of that? Well done. Do you want a medal? A bone? I don't know. And also, to those people who say they hate it, and this is true, you can look it up. Many, many studies have been done on this, but taste is actually acquired and not a preference, regardless of how much you may think you dislike something, unless you're allergic to it and cannot obviously eat it for those reasons. But then, having said that, some people love stuff that they're allergic to and make themselves very sick eating it. Look it up. There's been many studies done on that. But I've waffled long enough. Let's get into Marmite hummus. I'm pretty sure it's hummus. I just like saying it like that. So, right. Resealable top, even though obviously it's sealed for the first time in there. I do like that. And it actually opens properly. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's very odd. I would say I can smell Marmite in it, obviously, because my mouth's just gone. But I would say that I can smell what my brain associates with the smell of hummus. Like I said, it's made by different people in different ways, but it smells more hummusy, word of the day people, than it smells of Marmite. Oh, my mouth's gone. Anyway, I've just opened a can of lemonade to palate cleanse. I say palate cleanse. What am I going to eat after this to, warrant a palate cleanse? Let's go with a breadstick. It only exists for one reason: to be shoved into something. Awkward. Look at that bad boy. So, yeah, I haven't had hummus in absolutely ages, and I don't hate it. Again, taste is acquired, not a preference. It just didn't really sink my battleship, if you know what I mean. Let's not be, tight on this one. Look at that. Let me get a bit light on that. Look at that. Oh, well, the rest of the phrase. 2 tears in a bucket. My good, in a good way. You're not having my dogs down there. You're not having any of this. My goodness, that is strong, even for a Marmite product. But friggin' delicious. Maybe that's a bit overkill. Now, the first thing is, I'll refresh myself with the experience. As soon as you put it in, the texture is clearly hummus. And you get that initial taste of what I at least associate with hummus. Your change may vary. And then the minute that's gone, and that would be, kind of almost a nutty taste. Again, I don't know if that's hummus. Excuse me, this stuff's fucking amazing. You can have that bit, Buble. Oh dear God, we have a winner. This stuff is fucking amazing. And as I said, I'm indifferent to hummus. So, you get that kind of immediate sort of hummus experience, texture, that kind of taste of the ingredients it's made out of. I guess chickpea, that's what I understand it's made out of. And then you get hit in the face with the Marmite shovel, because it is infused in this big time. I don't know if that's a question of how much I'm sticking on these sticks, but it is strong. Like tiger, points of the quote. Boom! definitely hummusy, nutty, then Marmite shovel of intensive, I can't talk. Intensive strength and flavour. That is actually, my manners, utterly fantastic. Immediately, just that little bit there. That's better than a butter. That's better than a spreadable cheese. That shits all over the peanut butter. That is a winner. That is absolutely fantastic. That is, oh, let's put it on the bread and see if we can go 2 for 2. And it spreads amazingly, but also looks just like baby shit. Let's not be shy. Generally, off the bat, you normally have to like chew a bit and then ponder, reflect, if you will. That was just hummus, 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 nuts, bung, Marmite. Right, there you go. I know what it's going to taste like. That's even better. That's even better because you've got the softness and obviously the underlying taste of the butter, which kind of removes a little bit of the sharpness of the Marmite, or the Marmite shovel, if you will. That is fantastic. Excuse me. Basically, Windy Pops. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of all the Marmite products I have tried so far to date, excluding the original Marmite spread, because that is a product within itself and its uniqueness, and nothing can touch upon that. But this is I'm not exaggerating. This is absolutely fantastic. I don't even know I'm going to bother sticking the rest of the breadsticks in it. This to me is basically the sandwich spread of choice now. Honestly, Marmite toast, indefinitely. Marmite crumpets, and definitely from now on, when it comes to a quick, easy, sandwich, it's this stuff. It's this stuff. This is absolutely fantastic, and the dog's dangly bits. I really do recommend this. Now, before I have to rapidly go into another Windy Pops, I would just quickly like to say, if you have tried this, please, I would love to know what you think. And if you haven't, and you love Marmite, you must try this, exclusive to Tesco's. And if you don't like Marmite, but you love hummus, go on, give it a try. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.